Tom Jones, the legendary Welsh singer with one of the most recognizable voices in music history, has spent more than 6 decades captivating audiences across the globe. Known for timeless hits like It's Not Unusual, Delilah, and What's New? Pussycat, he built a reputation on powerful vocals, electrifying performances, and undeniable charisma. But even the greatest of performers have their missteps. And for Tom, one particularly shocking moment came when he was reportedly booed off stage during a live performance, leaving fans and critics alike stunned. The incident didn't happen at one of his usual sellout shows or a Las Vegas residency, but rather at an internationally renowned jazz festival, a venue known for its appreciation of musical artistry and experimentation. Fans arrived with high expectations, anticipating a nostalgic mix of Jones's greatest hits and maybe a few surprises. What they received instead was a full set of slow, stripped-down, blues-infused reinterpretations, completely absent of his chart-topping crowd pleasers. There was no Delilah, no sex bomb, and no upbeat pop energy, just moody, emotional covers of lesser-known tracks that left much of the crowd confused and disappointed. As the performance progressed, frustration in the audience grew. Some attendees began shouting out requests, hoping to pivot the energy of the show, while others voiced their discontent more directly, booing as the set went on. Though Tom remained professional and continued his performance, the atmosphere had clearly shifted. What was intended as an artistic reinvention began to feel, to some, like a miscalculation. Headlines the next day reflected the divisiveness of the event, with some outlets praising his boldness and others highlighting the crowd's disapproval. On social media, opinions clashed. Many applauded his raw, emotional approach, while others lamented the absence of his signature showmanship. In response to the controversy, Tom later addressed the night in an interview, explaining that he wasn't trying to be a crowd pleaser but an artist. "I don't want to be a jukebox," he said. "I'm an artist, and sometimes art doesn't come easy." Over the years, Tom Jones has steadily transitioned from pop sensation to soulful storyteller, delving deep into the music that shaped his roots: blues, gospel, and heartfelt ballads. This evolution has earned him critical acclaim in new musical circles, even as it distances him from the dance floor hits of his early days. The infamous jazz festival moment stands as a reminder of how difficult it can be for artists to balance creative growth with fan expectations. Still, one rough night didn't stop him. Jones continued performing and recording, earning standing ovations at later shows and gaining new admiration for his courage to evolve. In the end, that night wasn't the end of anything, but perhaps the beginning of a deeper, more personal chapter. Was it a failure or a misunderstood act of artistic risk? The answer may depend on who you ask. But one thing is clear: Tom Jones remains a legend, unafraid to take chances, even when the spotlight gets dim.